Bradley and Jet Thomas, the running back, to the right. 4th and 1 from the 11 with 9 minutes to play. All tied at 31. Orji takes the snap. He'll look to throw. He steps up in the pocket. He'll run it himself. He's got some space at the 10. He cuts it inside the 5. He dives end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Scarlet and Gray. Alex Orji, for the first time as a Rebel, finds the end zone, and it's a 37-31 lead.
Jackson under center. Fake the handoff to Montgomery. Jackson, deep shot, middle of the field, wide open man! Touchdown, DJ Black!
On a walk-off field goal, will he be in a similar situation? Tech has some work to do. King keeping it. First down and more. King breaks free. Past the 20. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
To his left.
It's Green down there.
6-7.
He's looking that way. Lobs it to the end zone. Jump ball. Easy pitch and catch. Good call, Coach. I had a feeling he was going to make an impact in the fourth quarter. He waited a long time to make a play. He beat Terrell as an excellent corner that time.
When you go Kansas State, this is what you need to do.
38 yards on the scramble by Johnson, and now 1st and goal, K-State from the 6. Johnson, open, pylon, touchdown, Joe Jackson!
That turnover results in 3 points. Harris brings it out. And he has a burst. Huge return. Still on his feet. To the house. Touchdown. DeRealis Clark.
Shows you what, that he is the realest. What a ex.
There's Kyle Ferry warming up on the sideline. 2 plays to get 9 yards to keep the game going. Pressure was picked up. Shapen, wide open, caught across the middle. Thompson, touchdown.
Up the first here.
3rd and 1. Syracuse to the air for Ross Simmons. Along the sideline. Touchdown! What a grab! Justice Ross Simmons. Syracuse scores in overtime.
Brad Jackson fakes a run, lofting it deep, and he's got both sparks!
Oh my goodness!
More fireworks! Touchdown, Texas State! A 65-yard strike to go right back in front.
Run! Mackenzie McGill is in, and that's a winner for North Texas.
That's the end of the ball game.
2nd down and 7. Williams will throw. Has the ball tipped and intercepted. Going the other way is the Wolfpack. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Unbelievable. Jonathan Maldonado. The pick 6. And Nevada has their first lead of the game.
Smith with a touchdown saving tackle.
1st and goal from the 8-yard line. Shamari Lawrence is the tailback. And they fake it to him. Clark in trouble, but he delivers, gets rid of it. Touchdown, Missouri State. Jaron Askren, the tight end, leaked out. And we are tied here in Huntington.
Yeah, just an...
Matt Berry, we cannot wait back in Manhattan. 3rd down. Helms has a pass into the end zone.
The Black Knights back in front, 2:52 to go.
Fakes the shotgun snap, 5-man rush, steps up in the pocket, has a chance to run. Follow Nick Losey at the 5, dives, end zone, touchdown, Colorado State, and CSU has their first lead of the night. Wow.
Out to be big down the stretch. Faupel, Harris, Pride, and Johnson, the wide receivers. 5 throws, and it's hauled in by Gavin Harris. Touchdown, New Mexico State. They're back in front.
What a fantastic throw by Logan.
You put it into his belly and you pull it. The quarterback goes around the edge. It's the other option.
McCray driving, reaching for the end zone. Spotted short. 3rd down coming up.
If he's short.
Man said still reviewing it as you would methodically in this situation. One more look.
Yeah, the knee.
After further review, it is a touchdown.
Yeah.
Game is over.
And the Dogs do it again. Prolonging Volunteer misery in this head-to-head. What a battle. 41-38 in overtime.
Let's decide a winner. 4th in the game. Reed, rush comes. Reed pumps, fires. It is caught. Nate Borkacher brings it in and ties the game.
He was working in
Coverage up there.
Morrow has 7 catches. It's Snow that wheels out wide open. Snow in the end zone. And a late scoring avalanche. Snow with the touchdown, 22 yards.
Empty for Minicucci. Silver in motion for a 3rd time in a row. It's Minicucci. This time he finds the end zone. Nick Minicucci wins it for Delaware. Welcome back. FBS football inside at Delaware Stadium. The blue and gold victorious.
Marchiol out of the shotgun, jumbo formation, hands it off Edwards. Got in, touchdown, Mountaineers.
Down 3 yards, or rather 5 yards to the goal line with 26 seconds left. Nevada brings the house. Vattiato gets away. Vattiato gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee State.
Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
Nevada brought the heat. Nick Vattiato is ready, and the veteran quarterback gives the Raiders a chance for the late lead.
It's Gainey in the backfield. Kept by Harrell into the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte. But there's 1 minute and 30 seconds left.
The option's open. They need to make sure they get 7 out of this drive.
Bryant a gain of 2. French back in at quarterback. Approaching 6.5 minutes, tied at 34. Hand off to Arnold. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
this game. And now a 3rd down and 2. Oh, Sutton Smith, after a bad mesh, comes up with a huge play. Sutton Smith, the Tigers are roaring at home.
The Gills run for over 100. Hawkins 3 touchdowns, is nearing 100. Here's Hawkins, burst through, touchdown North Texas. His 4th touchdown run of the game. And the Mean Green starts OT with a TD to lead by 6. Willett.
Field goal team probably getting ready. They want the first down. They got the first down.
Get more than that.
Into the house. Tay Meadows, touchdown.
Wow.
Troy's Trojans delivering a hammer here late 4th quarter with 45 seconds left.
And have come.
Play action for Morris. Rolling out. Tucks it under. Hunting the pylon. He got there. Touchdown.
Corian Moore has been pretty quiet here in the second half.
He's got 7 catches, 89 yards on the day. Dennis Sutton, a free runner. Moore on the run, wide open. Gary Bryant, touchdown. One play is all they need to take the lead.
What a point.
Mark. Deshaun Bishop will be your running back. Aguilar, 24-40, 335. A touchdown and 2 picks. They'll hand it off to Bishop. Turns the corner. That did not take long. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And got him to a 4th and short that they were able to convert and keep this drive going.
On the around, that's Cody Hagan. Got a blocker out in front of him. Hagan houses it. Touchdown, Cougars. Lindsey's going to throw. Pats it. Looks. It is caught. Reaching for it. Tracy. He scores. What a drive.
Well, the post-game interviews for number 26 and for number 1. The Louisville Cardinals today will be interesting. On a wing and a prayer. Moss feels the pressure off the back legs. Got it tied in the back corner. And it's caught for the touchdown. Koriski gives Louisville its first lead of the day.
With Zahersky in the fullback spot. Let's see if there's some movement pre-snap that gives Tua a chance to impact this with his legs.
Brendan Sorsby steps under center, opens up, and gives Walker untouched for the go-ahead touchdown.
Let's go, baby! Come on!
It lands with 29 seconds, and Kansas holding 1 timeout.
And boy, does that...
This is specialty, finding that soft spot in the zone, 5 to 10 yards down the field.
He's at the top of your screen. Giselle on the bottom. Sanga Politelli. He can run if he wants. Throws downfield. Has his tight end in mini. Inside the 10. He'll score.
Clock stop to reset the chains. 25 seconds. Gulbranson to Irvin. Walks into the end zone. Touchdown.
Winfield looking for a hit, keeping himself. He's going to get in the end zone.
Oh my goodness, Cajuns win! Cajuns win! Cajuns win!
Watch Winfield. He has been responsible for 5 touchdowns in the second half.
Corey Taylor again here.
Well, look at this formation that they've got. They shuffled 2 offensive linemen plus the tight end Sage Ennis to the right side. And the redshirt freshman Kalen, direct snap, Taylor, touchdown! Virginia wins it in overtime for the 2nd week in a row.
It's not allowed a rushing touchdown this year. Coleman stands beside Damon Williams. He'll get it. And he breaks in. Washington leads for the first time today. Maryland trails for the first time this year. "23 unanswered for the Huskies.
Now for Jones. Robinson has 10.
Jordan Fuller's out. Wayne Knight returns.
Takes the direct snap, and Fuller going to run it inside the 5. Touchdown, James Madison. Direct snap to Knight. Goes 9 yards for the score, and the Dukes have their first lead of the day. It comes with 9:50 left in the game.
Watch for number 1 to hang on to it and keep it. First down, Rayner keeps it himself, dives forward, Rayner into the end zone, touchdown! A Jalen Rayner 4th quarter masterclass.
This overtime. Meadows now with 76 yards after that gain of 17. 1st and goal at the 3. That's Connor in motion. Now he'll be set, and he'll be the lead blocker as Meadows is close to the goal line. Did he get in? Yes, he did, and a touchdown for the Trojans. Meadows finds the promised land for the 3rd time this year.
Get to the middle of the field.
Yep.
Get on the ground.
There it is. Nope. He's going to do it the same exact play, and they're finally going to score. They let him score to get the ball back. I'm surprised Tulane did that.
I am too. I'm really surprised because I know you got the touchdown.
Offensively. Got Hagan by himself to the right. Ryan, the tight end, in the slot left, and Martin out wide. Another design run, and Bachmeier with a lunge does it again. He won't be denied.
For a long, long time. Says a ton about that young man.
Porter back home. Watching this game today as Komolafe and Hyman have played well in his place. And it's Komolafe into that unbalanced look. He breaks free. Touchdown Northwestern. Komolafe sneaks out of there. Wildcats in front.
It's a beautiful.
Raiola throws into the flat. Caught. Nebraska takes the lead. Dane Key.
And that happens so.
4. This is 3rd and 1. Lee is in the backfield. Calandria to throw, now to scramble, and he's got the first down and more. Calandria to the 10. He's in the end zone. Touchdown Rebels.
San Jose State with no timeouts. Kelman the carry. Spins free. Kelman still on his feet. Kelman wants to put this away. Yippee-ki-yay! Kelman into the end zone. 28 yards. Wyoming says what field goal?
Brown on first down. It's intercepted. Coy Parrish. It's a homecoming house call.
Changes on defense for Texas State. Second and goal for Troy from the 6. Epps the big night lined up. Wide to the right. Higgins in motion. Blitz coming. Kilcarease to the end zone. Epps again. Touchdown Trojans.
What an outstanding pass.
If you're Liberty, you have the time to do it. 50 seconds left.
Henderson in motion. They go to the ground. Dickens chopping his feet, trying to find the edge. Dickens, oh, light the flame. Liberty recaptures the lead. 8-yard touchdown. And Liberty, after surrendering 21 unanswered points, responds with 10.
His kick. Try not to let him play if you're Sam Leavitt.
Leavitt and the Arizona State offense cash it in. Or
and Big Lee Howard right over the ball. Deuce.
Leavitt with a toss. It's Brown backing his way toward the goal line. He's in! Leavitt jumping for joy as his back gets there for a late lead for the Sun Devils.
No Hardy. Cook, Pribula takes it straight ahead and gets into the end zone. Bo Pribula following the block, and he's looking to lead Missouri to a comeback fourth quarter win against Auburn, just like his predecessor, Brandon Cook, did last year. Missouri takes the lead in overtime number 2.
Tulane driving, trying to win it, has been back in game. Tulane driving, trying to win it, has been back and forth all game. Jake Retzlaff throwing towards the near side. Popped up into the air for Shaz Preston. Touchdown Tulane.
About 10 minutes ago, Roberson, high ball, Victor Snow in the corner, he got it! Touchdown Buffalo! Impossible!
Joshawn Barbie dives down to the goal line. Short. That's first and goal. Turbo here. To the end zone. Short.
There's a flag down, Keith.
That is a touchdown.
Check the flag here.
An explosive run from this Iowa Hawkeyes offense.
He's now over 100 yards rushing on the Knights. And around. Weegin. Speed. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Caden.
The cowbells clang. Clark, lob, end zone. A leap and a catch. Touchdown, Missouri State. Brought in cleanly by Ronell Johnson.
Wow, what a gut.
Or, okay, so there's the touchdown. So that was the right play by Georgia State.
It's too bad South Alabama there wasn't capable.
Now you're back on schedule. Stay with the run. I'd go right back to that drones outside run because of the alignment of where Cal's set up here.
Gosnell in motion.
Drones will throw to the end zone. And it's caught by Heath for a touchdown. Now Virginia Tech has to go for 2.
With the direct snap. They fake it to Simpson, and Bernard breaks free. Jeremy Bernard! How about it? A 25-yard touchdown run by Jeremy Bernard.
This is wild because he...
Javi keeps it. Javi leaps. He scores. Touchdown Vanderbilt.
That's nice execution. Arkansas a couple weeks back. South Florida needs to do the same thing. I don't care what the second half has been. I don't care about stats or numbers. One play changes the game.
Lewis, end zone, it is caught. Inbounds, yes or no? Yes, it's a touchdown. Cortez Graham Jr. gives Memphis the lead. Up in there, and instead of 2nd and 1, it's now 2nd and 6 for Caldwell. It is Wisner to Caldwell's right, throws to the back pylon. It is caught by Mosley, but out of bounds.
Really is touchdown. The receiver had firm control of the ball with 1 foot inbounds. It'll be a try for Texas.
All started with the pick on 3rd down by Javen Wright, the Nebraska defense. Johnson seeking, driving, Johnson, touchdown Nebraska!
Yards away from going up in this football game for the first time.
The Shields, 3:21. Clark, the throw, in the end zone! The trick play pays off! Touchdown, Kent State! DeRealist to Harris, who redeems himself after the costly drop earlier today.
And what do...
As well, David Stickle is a key component of that, the center.
A touchdown wins it for Rice here in the second OT. Jackson breaking free! Quentin Jackson calls game with a 23-yard touchdown!
Wow.
Well, for a 3rd time, 6'8".
2 tight ends to the right. Cook in the backfield with Creel. It is Cook. Daylight up the middle, touchdown. Cam Cook goes over 1,000 yards rushing tonight. That is his first rushing touchdown of the game, his 11th of the year. Owens. And look at Chauncey Bowens. Here he goes. Georgia retakes the lead.
Down inside the 1-yard line.
SMU on the verge of history. Harden, trick or treat, Dallas. SMU wins.
Football, 106 yards on 14 carries.
It is Miller to the outside, touchdown! It's Miller time in Lincoln. USC takes the lead.
Nebraska brings
maximum effort here in the 4th.
Lane looking sideline, looking Johnson. Oh, he got it. McKinney cuts it back, finds the end zone from 13 yards out, and New Mexico takes the lead with 2:54 to play. DJ McKinney finds the end zone.
Ejeboy behind Behrman. Lindsey rolling out. Gonna take it himself. He does for the win.
On 4th and 4, Shapen throws, and Evans, that's a first, and that is a spin and a touchdown! Anthony Evans, right at the first down marker, broke a Julian Neal tackle, and Mississippi State's on top.
I love number 0 time and time again. Allow him to run in the end zone.
He has 6 rushing touchdowns on the season. Hankerson has 7 rushing touchdowns on this season. And Oregon State takes the lead in the 4th quarter.
Play clock down to 3. They get it off from the 49. Second down. Navarro scrambling as he has been so many times tonight. Lofts it up for grabs. Harris has it. Inside the 5 to the goal line. Touchdown.
Conversion play. Draw it up, dial it up, and then you got an extra 25 yards of room to work with.
Out of a 2-minute timeout, a flip hits Cam Anthony. Touchdown, Ball State. Cards take the lead. Mendoza in trouble. It's out. Touchdown! Wow! A miracle play. Unbelievable. Give him the Heisman Trophy now. Did he get his foot down?
The ruling of the touchdown is under review.
Oh my goodness. No way!
And now Louisville's going to use 4th down in overtime. Sangapolatele takes a snap, looking to the end zone, fires, caught, touchdown! DeJesus! And it's a walk-off win for Cal on the road in overtime. A career game from their receiver, a career game from their freshman quarterback.
Make sure that you get that right play call in.
Pavi over the top, touchdown! Cole Spitz. What a play call. Everybody bites on Alexander, and Spence is sitting there wide open.
Trying to settle my guys down to get in the red zone defense.
Jacob Clark is in total control. Clock ticks down, 35 seconds and counting. Flames trying to bring pressure. The throw to the end zone. Caught! It's caught! Touchdown Bears! Tristan Gardner, and the veteran quarterback has led his team on a huge comeback in the final moments of this ball game.
Towards the tent, guys, right now as we speak. I'll send it back to you, Rich, real fast.
Into the end zone. Caught! Caught! It's Bell! It's a touchdown!
45 seconds left in the timeout. I'm trying to win it. I don't want to put it on the leg of the kicker.
Quincy Craig stays in.
Kansas shows pressure. They back off. It's a run with Craig.
He's got a lead! Touchdown, Arizona!
So Iowa State will get it back. Quick work by their defense after scoring the touchdown to make it one score again. And Flora, returnable punt, out of the first search. He's got space, cuts it back. There goes Flora, the walk-on with a huge play to give Iowa State the lead. 78 yards.
Has 17 on it. If you're on the Sam Houston side, you're thinking, this has to be our night. Whoa, they block it. There they go, the block, the scoop, and this is going to be a score, and Sam Houston will have the lead. Once again, a special teams disaster for Oregon State. And for Sam Houston, the fourth quarter lead.
Gabe Wolford, he is their star. Had a big touchdown earlier in this game. They need to feed him the football the way Akron's feeding Williams the football on their side.
It's a pass to Shields on play action, looking end zone, wide open man, and on the first play of overtime, it's a touchdown. Ardell Banks hauls it in. Kent State back on top.
Well, what a play call.
Going quickly, trying to catch him off guard here.
Touchdown. A walk-in for Jalen Buckley. How about that answer?
2 plays, giving him an option to either throw it or run it. Instead, it's Randall fighting. Waiting for a signal. Touchdown Clemson, and we are tied at 19.
Wondering what was drive started on the A&M 1. They're now inside the 5. Smith, the ball carrier. He's into the end zone for the touchdown, and the game is tied. A&M can take the lead with the extra point. Emmitt Smith's son, EJ, the transfer from Stanford.
Rain has certainly been a factor, but for Maava in SC, a first and goal. Brian Jackson, second touchdown of the game, gives the Trojans their first lead.
Really almost 7. You think of it, Arkansas ran 1 play to start this quarter, then punted it away. And it's been all LSU since. Van Buren drifting, escaping, throwing, touchdown! Bowers Sharp.
Quite the sense of urgency you had to have.
Up the middle, scoring
They're
a
thinking
touchdown.
about winning this game walk-off style.
Hauser takes a shot to the end zone. Manga makes the catch! Touchdown, Pirates!
See if we got Perry just running across the middle.
McGuire Anderson, the motion man. Pizanski to the back of the end zone, caught! McGuire Anderson, his first touchdown comes in overtime!
And this time,
Oh, we are not looking at wrapping up anytime soon here, Brent Stover. We're in double overtime. We've had a terrific game between the top scoring offenses in the Mountain West. Here's the handoff on the ground, running towards the end zone. It's McGee diving for the win. Touchdown, UNLV. The house wins. Walk-off game winner. And the Rebels survive once again.
Why do we need a third overtime?
For Utah. Parker and Dampier. Parker in motion. Dampier keeps it. Dampier, touchdown, Utah!
Again. This time the handoff goes to Knight. He's got a big hole. He's heading to the 40, to the 30. He's going to make it to the end zone. The streamers will fly at James Madison. Touchdown, JMU.
Just an inside zone.
Conference USA title. Odom to pass. Now he tucks. He drifts back. Odom lobs it. Has his man. Touchdown, Chase Belcher.
You're gonna hit 4 plays, 3 or 4 plays to try to make a stop, and this is the game right here. CJ Doggett, the leader on that defensive line.
Pitch play. Edwards, he's in, and UConn leads once more. Oh, Connecticut, can you believe this?
Wow. Louisiana Tech will have it on the 25. Vasco 0 for his last 8 with 4 interceptions. Wildcat for Louisiana Tech. It'll be Burnett. Picks his way off to the left. He's got nothing but green grass, and Andrew Burnett has just made the Bulldogs bowl eligible, and another heartbreaker for Liberty. It's a madhouse here at the Joe.
Rivalry game. Throw your gloves off, Andy. Here we go.
Miners showing pressure. DeMonte has the snap, looking back of the end, seconds on the game clock. Both teams with 1 timeout remaining. You wonder here if New Mexico State tries to catch UTEP by surprise and maybe another inside run to Stanley here. Gonna throw it with DeMonte. DeMonte steps up, back of the end zone, 1 foot down, caught for the touchdown, TK King. And just like that, New Mexico State has jumped back on top of UTEP. Adam DeMonte in his first start for New Mexico State finds TK King in the back of the end zone for the go-ahead touchdown.
Carolina holds on to win. First and goal for Minson, the Blue Devils.
Castle.
Anderson Castle. Touchdown for Duke. 3rd of the day for Castle. And the Blue Devils go for 2. So the go for Dose.
125 rushing yards and counting. Garcia breaks a tackle. Garcia by himself. Gavin Garcia. Touchdown, Kent State.
Touchdown, Golden Flashes, Gavin Garcia with the 26-yard touchdown.
In from 26. And Kent State strikes again to take the lead in this wild back-and-forth match.
Mexico wins and Boise State loses. They're in the title game. Lane looking. He throws. A one-handed catch is made. It's Cade Keith, the tight end, running into the end zone for a touchdown. New Mexico is on the board at the start of the second overtime. The Lobos are oh so close to a shot at the Mountain West title game.
Running.
Isolated in the middle of the field as well. Sets up a 1st and goal. Riley runs. Riley strides. And Riley scores. And Boise State has the lead.
Dylan Riley.
The fact that they're going really up-tempo now.
Mateer, downfield wide open. It's room service. Satania. College football playoff hopes alive.
Simpson, end zone, touchdown! Isaiah Horton with the hat trick. On tailback. Raphael to the edge. No! Yes! Second effort. Kendrick Raphael rolls in. Are you kidding me? Cal takes the lead back.
Snap to Rayner, handoff, and that's a touchdown! Red Wolves, Clay from 1 yard out, and Arkansas State has tied it with 42 seconds left.
The good thing is Appalachian has
possession here in overtime. Aggies rush 4. Gagliano's pass is caught by Jones. Touchdown for Middle Tennessee in heavy traffic again. A.J. Jones, his second touchdown catch today. And that was not an easy throw and not an easy catch.
They've got D-line depth, does Tulsa, so I expect him to.
Jackson waltzes in for a touchdown. And UAB takes a 30-24 lead. That was a 10-play, 90-yard scoring drive.
Late substitution for Penn State.
Oh, the ball's out. Penn State, they recover. Penn State going the other way. Amari Campbell in the open. And it's a touchdown for the Nittany Lions. The first turnover of the ball game, and it goes the other way for 6.
Wow, and Callie McManus walked. Because it's going to come down to it. Odom checking down, flushed. He fires on the run. Open, leading to the pylon. Christian Moss. Wow. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
On the rollout, Helms to the end zone. It's a touchdown for Parker Pulaski. A homecoming for Hellboy. A go-ahead score. And the first touchdown by an Army tight end since 2008.
57 seconds left. You're 11 yards away from a championship. Odom with Bennett in the backfield. Odom looks. He's going to run it. Throws. Caught. Touchdown. That's Dean.
Remember earlier.
Oh, it's 4th and goal just outside the 1. Castle stays in the block. Mensah. End zone touchdown. Jeremiah Hazley. There's a flag down way back at the 20, near where Mensah threw the ball.
Army with the lead. Navy looking to draw even at 16. Horvath to the end zone. Touchdown, Hayden Wright.
a tough coverage.
Since they were up 7-0 early first quarter. Andrew Paul in the backfield. Direct snap to Paul. Cuts outside. Touchdown Gamecocks. Lugs, they've waited since the first quarter to get back on that touchdown.
Carries by Fletcher for 75 yards. Undoubtedly, no, they're not going to give it again. They're going to give it to Tony. Tony scores a touchdown. What a call by Shannon Dawson. Beautifully executed. Malachi Tony comes to the forefront for Miami again.
He'll look to throw. He's going to the end zone. Senecal makes the catch.
The junior quarterback comes in.
He's up here. Lindsey on third down. Looking that way. Back in the end zone. What a diving catch by Smith. Unreal to win it for Minnesota.
Ninth play of the drive for the Cougars. Bachmeier keeps it on the ground. DeMooney, touchdown, got in. And he's rocking the baby to sleep as they take the lead. BYU with a surgical drive. Bachmeier disemboweling that Yellow Jacket defense.
Seals with a check down. And Payne makes one tackle, scoots down the sideline, stays in bounds!
Oh, no.
Did he just end the game? Touchdown! The game is not over. The game is not over. The game is not over. The game is not over.
TCU Corey. We need a touchdown. Yep. Mensah, quick throw to the outside. And it is Keyshawn Brown. Touchdown. "17 yards, and it's Keyshawn Brown again. And it's Shamir Hagan.
Game.
It was Marty Brown against Ohio State. Does he get another opportunity?
Three receivers bunch to the left. Becca's looking that way. And still looking, takes off running. Carson Beck with his legs puts Miami on top. What a drive.